Hi guys, welcome back to Sleeve Saturday. So I was back at another gig earlier this week, and this time it was in Marley Park on Dublin's south side. This is the long-awaited Hella Mega Tour, which consists of 3 pop-punk powerhouses: Weezer, Out Boy and Green Day. I mean, take that in, what a lineup. You know, I'd pay to see all 3 of these bands individually, yet here they are on one package out on the road together. Stunning value for money. It was a chilly evening for June, but there was a buzz of excitement as everyone walked into the field, sipping their cans of beer before the last bin ahead of the ticket checkpoint. With so many hits to showcase over the next 5 hours, there was no time to waste, and Weezer were up on stage first. Of all 3 bands on display, Weezer are the one I was more a casual fan of. But that first record from 1994 is iconic, and in some ways it was ahead of its time. This was my first time seeing them live, and man, they blew me away. So tight, so energetic, and Rivers' voice has barely changed. It was just incredible. There was a wall of sound blasting at us right at the back, whereas you know I like to hang around. You know, for the food, the beer, to take a piss when I need to, and dance with my pals and other revellers with a bit of space. It's much better than being up the front. First thing I noticed was that as an outdoor gig, Marley Park's sound quality is far superior to Malahide Castle's. This doesn't seem to have anything to do with the rigs the bands go out with. Just to the naked ear, it sounds better in this location. All the big hitters were played, like Buddy Holly, Say It Ain't So, and Island in the Sun. And not in a paint by numbers kind of way. They were really enjoying it. They treated us to some newer tracks too, and I have been obsessed with one of them called A Little Bit of Love. I highly recommend you check that song out. There was also a cover version of Toto's Africa, which was just exceptional as well. Out Boy were next, a band I saw play at 2014's Isle of Wight Festival. At this show though, these guys spared no expense on the pyros. Flames were shot from guitars that Gene Simmons would be proud of, and there was plenty of other gimmicks here and there. This felt bigger in scale than Weezer, but overall I preferred Weezer's performance and their set. Don't get me wrong, it was great fun and Stump sounded fantastic, while Pete paraded around stage like a born rock star. I really liked how they got Sugar We're Going Down out of the way early in their set, which you don't see bands do too often. It let them off the leash to enjoy it a bit and not wait for the big hitter. A brave move, but it paid off for me. Then came the big one, and let's face it, the reason 80% of the crowd were actually there. The iconic Green Day. And while I'm on the crowd, this was the first gig in a while where I really felt amongst my own generation. Picture this, there was a lot of teenagers and families, and the Killers was a mixed bag. But at this gig, there was everyone of a certain age, from all demographic groups you'd see around school, you know, in the late 90s, early 2000s. All the freaks and geeks.
The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads.
You know, seriously though, it was such a buzz to be around this group of people. You know, real punk fans. Look, Green Day are the kings of this genre in my opinion, and for good reason. Billy Joe Armstrong can be volatile at times, but man, at this show he was looking great, sounding great, and enjoying the buzz of the Irish crowd. The band are so tight, they're loud, they're full of energy. It's like they haven't aged a day. We were treated to 21 songs consisting of all the big hits, culminating with Good Riddance, which we sang out loud at the top of our lungs. I mean, what more do you want? As the wind got colder into the evening, it didn't matter, and everyone forgot about that as Green Day rocked this open air spectacular. Look, as I walked out of Marley Park eating an undercooked burger from one of the food stalls, I was delighted with the evening's entertainment. As I said, this is an incredible package and worth every penny. Go see it, guys. I'm curious though, maybe you already have seen it, or maybe you intend to. So you know what, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel now. I'll see you next time.